So I promise by watching this video, you will avoid the common mistakes that every homeowner makes. I talk to homeowners every day. I read hundreds of emails. I go through and I comment on all of my YouTube viewers and subscribers. And there's one simple question that everyone asks, and it leads to the biggest backyard mistakes that everyone makes. Planning your backyard living area can seem overwhelming and out of reach, but don't get discouraged. Let's dive into the question and learn the simple steps that you can take to avoid these monstrous mistakes and successfully navigate the journey of creating a true backyard living space. Here we go. So when planning your backyard living area, the first question that comes to everyone's mind is, where do I even start? Now, this little question inevitably leads down a path of nightmarish, costly, and time-consuming mistakes. How, you might wonder? Well, for most people, you start by turning to your friends, to your builder, and to your landscaper for advice on creating what you hope will be the backyard living space of your dreams. You see beautiful backyards on social media, on Pinterest, on YouTube, and you show them to your builder or your landscaper, and guess what he says? He goes, oh yeah, sure, I can do that. So you find comfort, you find confidence in handing the reins over only to be led off a cliff into the ultimate backyard doom. Your friends, your builder, your landscaper are not your backyard living space experts. They don't know the principles behind good backyard living space design. A builder or a remodeler is skilled at building your home and all that goes into the inside of that home. And a landscaper is skilled at beautifying and softening the landscape with plantings, maybe a water feature, maybe beautiful lighting. So what they tell you or they suggest is almost always wrong. The landscape is the focus, and the landscape is not backyard living. So don't put your focus on the landscaping, the plantings, the lawn. This comes later. Right now, I want you to focus on outdoor living. You want multiple destinations. You want multiple reasons to go outside. So neither your builder nor your landscaper has the expertise or the knowledge to create a functional, purposeful, beautiful backyard living area that will draw you, your friends, and your family out to live in and to enjoy the space in. Now, they might suggest building a deck and you think, yeah, that sounds like a great option. But in almost every case, it's a huge mistake. It limits your functionality and use of your backyard, and it elevates you. You and your guests end up trapped on the deck in a little prison, and there's no purpose to pull you out further into your landscape, and there's nowhere to go. Everyone's cramped in one small area, and it's not comfortable, and people tend to want to go right back inside where it's more open. So even if it's one step down, you'll find that people just don't take the step to go out further into the landscape and really use it. That elevation also creates the dreaded fishbowl effect that we've all heard about. Your neighbors have a perfect view of everything you do, and vice versa. You become the unwanted spectator of everything that your neighbors are doing. It's better to ditch the deck and go down a little bit with a patio or hardscaping, even if it's only inches or a few feet down. It will give you added privacy. And adding a few destinations maximizes the use of your space, and then it creates a backyard living, inviting you and your guests to be pulled out further into the backyard. This is why you need a backyard living design expert. Someone who has the knowledge of backyard living and can create destinations such as a fire feature, an outdoor kitchen, or a covered structure, and then it will give you the proper flow, and it'll get you and your guests outside into the living space, enjoying it and creating those lasting memories. Now, this next old school mistake just keeps being perpetuated. Your friends, your builder, or your landscaper will suggest a small patio or a hardscaping right outside of the back door. Now, this is perfect for backyard entertaining, right? Wrong. Take a look at any builder grade cookie cutter backyard. It is always the same thing. Small patio, sometimes a small cover right outside of the back door, surrounded by lawn and shrubs. which means just one thing: you put everything right outside of the back door. Your barbecue or your grill area, your seating area, your dining area, your bar or your hot tub, literally everything. You're once again confined to a small space that very quickly becomes overcrowded with no flow and is undesirable and makes you want to go right back inside of your house. There's no purpose to pull you and your guests out further into your backyard to live and enjoy your space in. You need multiple destinations to create true backyard living that will draw you out further. I'll keep saying it until you get it. More destinations means more backyard living. Now, you might find a builder or a landscaper that is feeling a little bit more skilled and adventurous, and they take your Pinterest backyard inspiration and they think that they can handle doing the covered structure or the kitchen or the fire feature. But this almost always turns into a monstrous mistake, misplacement. They put everything into the wrong place. I can't believe it, but it's everything. They attach a structure to the home when it shouldn't be, or they do a freestanding structure, but they put it in the wrong place. Or they build a kitchen or a fire feature and they put it too close to the house or too far away. It doesn't have the right flow, or it doesn't have the right ease of movement through the space because they don't know the principles behind good backyard living space design. The placement of these destinations, they just need to create natural flow and connectivity from destination to destination to easily pull you and your guests throughout your backyard space. Now, I want to interject this because I love landscapers or builders or anybody that you can think of to do your backyard space. They may be the right people to do the build portion for you. In fact, what I've been doing is helping landscape contractors especially, but even builders that are trying to get into the backyard living space world, I've been trying to help them with good design principles. A lot of them are now using my designs, and I'm helping them connect with my homeowners around the United States to be able to do their build work. So just to say that again, landscapers or builders are great at building, especially when they have a great design done by us. It's a great pairing, and then you can have confidence your backyard is going to be built correctly. These mistakes happen all the time and can be so costly. And I just don't want that for you. I don't want you to make mistakes. And the biggest mistake people make is not starting with a good backyard living design expert, a professional with the knowledge and experience needed to bring your vision into reality. Someone you can have confidence in hiring to properly design your space for you and bring that backyard vision to life. Or if you're a capable DIYer, you need someone who has the knowledge and know-how to help guide you through the proper steps of designing your backyard living space. That's where we come in. Design is so imperative, and ultimately it will save you from making the biggest backyard mistakes and losing a lot of money. With 30 years of experience in backyard living, we know what we are doing. We do a 3D design, and this allows you to clearly visualize your backyard and then tweak it until it's exactly what you want and need before you start to build it. This will save you from costly mistakes or being stuck with a space that you're not fully satisfied with. So click the link below in the description and take a look at what we offer with our design process. I appreciate the fact that you're looking to do a backyard living space. I appreciate that you're even watching this video. I want to say that I've scoured the United States and by extension really the world looking for good backyard living space designers and backyard living space builders. I'm shocked and I'm surprised at how few really good backyard living space designers are out there. So I want to encourage you to work with me because I know it'll be the right for you and your backyard process, because I'll help you with the design. I'm so confident in our ability. But what I'm doing, and you'll see this in the link below, is I'm really helping you navigate through the whole process, helping you find anything that you need to find with the engineering, with the permitting, with the HOA, helping you secure the materials and the suppliers of where to get that, helping you find the right contractors in your local area. And then of course, from the build after that, that's just the fun part, but after that is where we have to start to decorate and figure out the right way to put the furniture in and all of the bells and the whistles. I'll help you with that. Basically, my goal is to help you with the design, really make sure you have the confidence to bring that design into reality. Now that we've identified the biggest mistakes and how to avoid the path to a backyard doom and gloom, let's go back just to that little question that we raised at the start and take a little path with an expert guiding you through the steps to create the true backyard living space that you so desire. So again, where do you start? Planning your backyard space starts from inside your home. It might be your kitchen, it might be your dining room, it might be your living room. So look into your backyard. It might be from the windows, it might be a glass door. What do you see as you look into your backyard? These are your sight lines from inside your home, and these are critically important. Remember, the main goal is that you get you, your family, and your friends out into the backyard. And you want to create an extension of your home with features and elements that capture your eye from inside your home, that draw you outside. It's a focal point destination that you see that creates wonder, and it creates purpose. It creates a reason to go outside. Now step outside and look around. From those sight lines that you just looked at, now what do you see as you're outside? Are you looking at your neighbors' yards, or are they looking into yours? Is there a privacy problem? What's your climate like? Is it warm? Is it cold in the winter? Is there a lot of bugs? All these questions as you're outside, I want you to ask these questions. This will affect the features and the destinations that are important to you. So if your climate is hotter, you may want to seek shade with a covered structure or a pool destination. If you live in colder climates, you may want to have multiple fire features or a covered structure with heaters, maybe even a 4-season ADU, or you may want these destinations closer to your home. Now, do you live in a busy city or near a busy road, creating some road noise or issues with sound? Do you have a slope in your backyard? So these are all vital questions that will start you thinking about the planning properly of your backyard living space. All right, now we've set your planning in motion. We have the road to success clearly in view, and you're not gonna make the backyard mistakes. I'm so excited. The next important question I want you to explore is, what is it as you look outside, what is it that's gonna pull you and your family outside? Those are the backyard destinations. So this whole next video is all about that. What will pull you and your family out and capture those sight lines to get you guys living in your backyard space. Enjoy.